we all want happiness, but do we even know what it really means? In this video, I will uncover the true meaning of real happiness. So stay with me. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ragad. I would like to start this video off by asking you, what does happiness mean to you? Or what does real happiness mean to you? Now, unfortunately, I can't hear your answers, but the only thing that I'm sure about is that each one of you guys has a completely different concept and definition of happiness from the other. So for some people, health is happiness. For others, money is happiness. Love is happiness. Traveling, getting a new job, buying a specific car, whatever. But the thing we guys don't understand as needed is that real happiness has nothing to do with all these stuff. It has nothing to do with materialistic stuff, and it has nothing to do with any external thing out of you and out of your body. And that would get me to the core of the subject, which is the types of happiness. We basically have two types of happiness. Many people have a misconception about them. The first type is short-term happiness, and I would also like to call it excitement, because it's all about the stuff that I just mentioned. So short-term happiness is basically attached to things that you don't own yet. It's conditional. If I get this, I'll be happy. If I get that, I'll be happy. And it can also be postponed until certain things get done in your life, and after that, you can get happy. So imagine you want to get promoted in your job, and you want it so bad to the point that you think this position is going to give you real happiness. And you really got that position. After 5 years of that, if I come up to you asking you if you're happy or not, do you think you're gonna say, yes, I'm happy because 5 years ago I got promoted? I can guarantee you the exact opposite. At that time, this thing is not going to mean anything to you, and you're gonna be wanting something else, because that's how we are as human beings. We are greedy and we never get enough. So this kind of happiness, of course it's nice, but obviously it doesn't give us the real happiness. Now the second type of happiness is long-term happiness, and I would also like to call it the absolute happiness. How wonderful it is for us to be free in every meaning in our lives, even in our happiness. Wow. So 3 years ago, I kept searching for the real meaning of happiness, and I was reading about it a lot, and I kept trying literally everything until I came up with a conclusion that was a life changer. So this equation that I'm gonna be telling you guys, you have to know something about it. As simple as it's going to sound, I swear it can be a life changer and it can work wonders. So please, you just have to try it. So the equation is basically gratefulness plus satisfaction equals absolute happiness. Now, what do I mean by gratefulness? You guys have to be really specific about the things that you are being grateful for. So instead of saying, thank you God for my health, you have to mention the things in your health by saying, thank you God for my sight. Thank you God for me being able to hear, to smell, to taste, to talk, to walk, like even to go to the bathroom. I think it's one of the biggest blessings that we have, and we're not even aware that it's a blessing. So you guys might ask yourself, what's the difference between when I thank God in general and when I'm being specific? The answer is, the minute you guys start to mention the stuff that you are being grateful for, your unconscious mind is going to memorize all of these things. Plus, it's going to convince you that you are a rich person and you have lots and lots of stuff. So if this happens and you lose one of these things, you're not gonna be fragile, and you're gonna still be a grateful person, and you're gonna be like, okay, I have 1,000 things, I lost one of them, thank you God for the rest. So my conclusion of this is you have to be grateful for whatever you have. Now let's move on to the second part of the equation, which is satisfaction. How to be a satisfied person. Very simply, by trying to find a positive thing from every negative that happens to you. I'm gonna rephrase it. from everything that you think it's negative. Because what I realized, and I hope you all guys realize, there is no negative thing in life. Everything happens for a reason, everything happens for a lesson. So be grateful for that. Now, how to do that? One of the easiest ways to become a satisfied person is by writing down any hard situations you guys have been through and force yourself to find at least one positive in it. Like one reason why it might have happened to you and to you specifically. And I promise you will always find at least one positive thing out of this. At the end of the day, happiness is not something we wait for, it's something we create. Do this equation every day, and I would recommend you do that the minute you wake up, because you are at the peak of your mental clarity, plus you're gonna stay positive for the rest of the day. Bye bye, and see you in the next video.